Hey guys, so this week I'm going to be like vlogging like my whole rush week experience for you guys. I'm not really gonna be able to vlog like once I'm actually there, but I am gonna like give like nightly check-ins with you guys just to like update how the process is going. So today was our first day of set 1, which meant we met half of the chapters, and it was actually super fun. A lot of people say like, oh, it's okay to be nervous. Yeah, everyone's gonna be nervous, but like I honestly like wasn't nervous at all. Like I was super excited. Honestly, probably because I was like you, preparing myself a lot watching many YouTube videos. Like everything that went on, I pretty much like knew what to expect because of that. And yeah, so I met half the houses today. It was super long, super exhausting, but it was super fun, and I'm just really excited for the rest of this week to go on and like see what ends up happening. So far so good. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, but I'll see you all tomorrow. So we just got back from set 1 day 2. It's honestly crazy how it's only been 2 days when it's literally felt like a week. Waiting out and walking from house to house in 100-degree weather. It's not the greatest, but I liked more houses yesterday than I did today. I only liked about 2 out of 5 that I went to today. We just like did our selections today, which meant like we ranked 9 houses and then put like the 3 that we didn't really want to go back to as like our last choices out of the 12. So tomorrow we get which houses wanted us back, and then we'll visit those houses tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to that and seeing what happens, because there are a few chapters I really loved. So yeah, we'll see, and I'll let you guys know what happens tomorrow. Hey guys, so I forgot to vlog my experience from yesterday. So today is set 2 day 2. So what happened yesterday, we got cut from at least 3 chapters, and the most you can get back is 9 houses. So I finally understood why people say rush week is like super stressful and really hard on a lot of people. Like I got all 9 houses back, which is awesome, but like once like my RC told me that, I was like really happy, and then I got back and then I looked at my schedule and I noticed that I had got dropped from like 2 houses that I like loved set 1. So like that was like a bummer. It sucks because like you feel like you have a really good connection with the house. You never know what they're thinking and they can like drop you. So like that was like hard, you know, like going into these 2 days. Like I was like, okay, you know what, I still gotta be open-minded. I still got really great houses that I loved. I need to be really appreciative, because like I know a lot of girls who only got like 5 houses back, and I'm like, even though I still got 3 houses back that I tried to drop, I was like, you know what, I still gotta be open-minded. We'll see how these 2 days go. And they were really well. So yesterday I went to 6 of the houses, and my thoughts on them like really kept flip-flopping. Like on set 1 of one of the chapters I visited, I loved, and like it was like one of my favorites. And then when I visited them on set 2, I wasn't feeling it. It's totally like the girls too, so I'm trying not to judge the whole house on like the specific girl that I'm talking to. Like maybe if I'm not clicking with them, doesn't mean I won't click with the rest of the house. Still like keep them at the top of my list if I like had a really good connection with them on one of the days. Those days like you go back to the chapters and you learn about their philanthropy, and that was like super fun, like learning more about what the houses do and like what events they put on to fundraise for their philanthropies and all that. So it was really cool. So yeah, that's why my ideas keep like shifting. And then today I went to 3 houses, and same thing, like a house I didn't like yesterday, I love today. So I'm still like really happy, because like I still have a lot of like good houses that I definitely like consider. I'm like excited but super nervous for tomorrow, because tomorrow's theme day. It's like basically house tours day, and the most that you can get back tomorrow are 6. I'm really looking forward to that day. Everyone always says that day is like really fun, because you get to like tour the houses and stuff, and like even just being in the houses and sneak peeking a lot of them, I'm just like, I cannot wait. I hope I get like gone back to a lot of these houses, because they're so beautiful. I'm really stressed out though, because like going into set 2, like I could not sleep at all. Still like trusting the process. I wouldn't want to be in a house that doesn't want me, you know? So it's fine. I still love the chapters I got, and like crossing my fingers tomorrow goes well. Hey guys, so today was set 3. So today we met up with our RC group, and my RC gave me my schedule for the day, and I was the first person she called, and I was so nervous. Like literally I was like, okay, whatever happens. Like I was like really nervous to see like if like I got dropped from the houses I loved or whatever. So I went, and she was like, okay, you got all 6 houses back, and I was like, okay. And like right when she said that, I was like looking and scanning to see like which houses I got back, and I saw like 3 of my top choices on there out of 4 I didn't even like notice the one that I got dropped from because I was just so happy with my top 3 choices. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I got back like the houses that I loved. So I was just so happy, and it was such relief, honestly, like coming back and sitting down and seeing my schedule, and I was just like literally the happiest person today. Today was awesome for set 3. I had so much clarity with what I wanted to do with my decision. The first house I went to was amazing. I literally only talked to one girl for an hour, and it was crazy like how much of a connection I had with her, and like I felt with the rest of the house. By the way, the house I toured first was incredible. We like really had opened up like heart to heart, and we were both like crying. Like that moment was so surreal, and like I just felt so happy like being there. So like, I mean, I'm like crossing my fingers for prep. And for the house that was my second choice, I went there and like loved it. Like it was so amazing. And this, the one that I'm saying that was amazing, is the one that yesterday I wasn't feeling, but like going back today, I talked to 4 different girls. They were all so genuine, and like I totally saw myself there, and like all the girls like really helped me even make my decision. Honestly, walking out of like that second house, like, I was like, I already know who I'm prepping, like, yeah, because you have to choose your top 2 choices, and those could be like one of them you're gonna be in if they choose to have you back. Honestly, like I didn't even want to go see the other houses. Like I was just like, I know I'm prepping, I see myself here. It was like such an amazing feeling. But like the other 4 houses I went to, like the one that was like my third choice was like, it was good, but like I didn't have that aha moment that day. And their house was also beautiful, but I didn't feel it as much as the other 2. And then the other houses I saw, like it was just, I was not feeling it. Like we were there for like an hour each house today. I just wasn't making that connection with the girls, especially in like one house that I thought was like on my top list. I'm really like nervous and excited to see what's gonna happen, because with the 2 that I chose, I feel like one of them is my home, and I just cannot wait. So really nervous to see what's gonna happen, but so excited. Everything happens for a reason, so remember that if you're going through this, it'll all work out. So again, even though my week hasn't ended, I'll see you guys on Saturday and let you know what happens. Hey guys, so today's Saturday, preference day. I actually just got back from my 2 houses and doing selections, and I cannot wait to tell you guys about it. So I know how yesterday or the day before yesterday, how I told you guys how I love those 2, and literally that's all I was dreaming about last night. I was like, I really want those top 2 because they're my favorite, and I felt like I belong there. And I got my list back today, and I saw that I had those 2 houses, and literally like almost started crying. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, like I got my 2 houses back that I would love to be in and that I felt like so at home at. I was like the happiest person this morning, and I like could not wait to get my day started. I'm literally prepping like my top 2 houses right now. So I went to my first house, and you guys, crazy experience. I literally have never felt anything like that before. Preference ceremony basically went like, we were on the line, and instead of doing their door song, like each girl came out and would like say something about you, like that they had either talked to you earlier on that week and made that connection with you, or someone has told them about you and then you get to talk to them. The girl I got, when she was like, this girl I would love to know because my roommate loved everything you like had to say about her. She said something about like something I had talked about that day, and like I was like, oh my gosh, like she actually remembered like the conversation I had with her. And then she was like, and said like, I had to meet you, so she's like, Amanda would be so honored to prep you tonight. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is real. And like I love the girl who prepped me. Like we were talking the entire time about like more, it was so much deeper than surface level questions. Like we had such a great connection. And like again, for a second day in a row at this house, I was bawling with this girl. So we were both like crying, and everything she just told me about the sisterhood that they had and what it's done for her, it just made me feel so good. It really made me feel like I was wanted there. Even at the actual ceremony, the seniors did their speeches, and that was super emotional. I was bawling, and look around, like these girls can be your sisters, and then the girl next to me, like we're just like looked at each other like, oh my gosh, like we could be sisters. And then the girl who was prepping me, like when like she like rubbed my back and looked at me and smiled, she was saying how she would love to have me there, and I just felt all these great emotions and was like crying so much, because like great happy tears of joy for sure. It was just such an amazing feeling, and I feel like you can't explain that to anyone. Leaving the house, I was bawling. I was just like, I don't want to leave this house. Like I can't imagine not coming back to this house and talking with these girls and just like being there. So I knew right then, I was like, I'm prepping, blah blah blah. If I end up getting in this house, you'll know tomorrow, because I will obviously record a forbid day and all that. And I called my mom right away, and I was like, she couldn't even understand. She's like, what's wrong? Crying my eyes out to her, and she was like, did you get dropped? What happened? I was like, no, they're happy tears. Like, no, mom, like, I found my home. I want to be in this house, like, blah, blah, blah. So, like, after that, I still had my one house left, and I was like, okay, shoot, like, if I end up loving the next house, like, I'm really screwed. I went to that house, and I don't know if you guys remember, but, like, one of the days, like, I did not feel that connection with that house. And the girl that ended up prepping me was that same girl. So I was just like, okay, let's see how this day goes. And we weren't making that connection, so it was really like kind of awkward for me. I did not have the same experience like I had in this first house I went in. Like in the first house, literally chills. But this house, I was just like not feeling it again. So I was just like, okay, like this had made my easiest decision ever. So like going to selections, I was just so happy. I was like, okay, I'm writing. This is my first house. Like I'm doing it. I'm gonna find my home tomorrow. So yeah, that's what happened today. It was just so amazing. The girls I talked to in the house I love were just so genuine, such amazing girls, and like I cannot wait for tomorrow for bid day and just to see what happens. But if all else fails, the other house that I got, I would not be mad about. Like I love that house too, but just like today I saw which one I liked more. But you'll see tomorrow what ends up happening. Hey guys, so I just got back from bid day. By the way, like I was wearing stickers at bid day, so that's why like my makeup's gone on my cheeks. Anyway, so if you didn't already know, I'm in Alpha Phi. So excited to say that. This is the house that I felt all those emotions this week. Like literally, like insane emotions for Alpha Phi. And then even today at bid day, it was just so amazing. Opening that card, I like screamed and hugged the girl in my RC group, and we just like, it was so much fun. So I just want to tell you guys, if you guys are going through this process, it's so true to trust the process. They tell you that so many times, but it's honestly so true. Like I would have never thought that I would have ended up in Alpha Phi, but you'll end up where you're meant to be. I promise you that. And honestly, vent to your RC. Tell her anything she will, or your Rokai, Rogama, whatever they call it at your school. Like, Cam, if you're watching this, I love you. Like, literally, you helped me so much, and I literally feel like I had the best RC ever. So, P62. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.